Have you ever felt like life keeps throwing challenges your way, and no matter how hard you try, they affect your mood, your focus, and your peace of mind? It's like being on a constant roller coaster, one you didn't sign up for. But what if I told you there's a way to become so mentally strong, so unshakable that nothing, not a bad day, a stressful situation, or even a major setback, can really get to you? Today, we're going to dive into the wisdom of the Stoics, an ancient philosophy known for its powerful, practical insights into resilience and inner strength. In this video, you'll discover 10 Stoic principles that can help you handle anything life throws at you with calm, clarity, and confidence. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're proven methods that people have been using for thousands of years to become mentally tough and unaffected by life's ups and downs. So, if you're ready to build a mind that's as solid as a rock, keep watching. Imagine a way of thinking that helps you stay calm, strong, and focused, no matter what life throws at you. That's what Stoicism is all about. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that was practiced by some of the greatest minds in history, like Roman emperors, warriors, and philosophers. It's not just a set of beliefs. It's a toolkit for facing life's challenges with resilience. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. When we get stressed or frustrated, it's usually because we're trying to control things outside of our power, like other people's actions, unexpected events, or even the weather. Stoicism helps us accept these things and shift our energy to what we can change: our own thoughts, actions, and reactions. Stoicism is more than just positive thinking. It's about building real mental strength. By following its principles, you can stay calm during chaos, steady when things go wrong, and unshaken by life's ups and downs. Today, we're going to explore 10 Stoic principles that can help you become unbreakable, no matter what happens. Principle number 1. Focus on what you can control. In life, a lot of frustration comes from trying to control things that are simply beyond us. Think about it. How often do we get upset about things like the weather, someone else's behavior, or the traffic? These are all things we can't change, no matter how much we might want to. Stoicism teaches that our energy is best spent focusing on what we can control instead. So, what can we actually control? The Stoics believed that we only truly have power over our own thoughts, attitudes, and actions. That means we can't control whether our boss is in a bad mood, but we can control how we choose to respond to it. We can't prevent a rainy day, but we can choose to see it as an opportunity to appreciate being indoors or to go out and enjoy the rain. This shift in focus is simple but incredibly powerful. When we concentrate on what's within our reach, we stop wasting energy on things that only add stress and frustration. Let's look at a quick example. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and running late. You can't do anything to speed up the cars ahead of you, but you can control how you spend that time. Maybe you take a few deep breaths, listen to a podcast, or use the time to plan out your day. Focusing on what you can control lets you stay calm, even when the situation isn't ideal. So next time you feel frustration bubbling up, pause and ask yourself, is this something I can actually control? If it's not, let it go. And if it is, take action with a calm mind. This one habit alone can make you feel less affected by things that used to get under your skin. Principle number 2. Negative visualization. Negative visualization might sound odd at first, but it's a powerful Stoic practice that can prepare us for life's toughest moments. The idea is simple. Instead of ignoring the possibility of setbacks, Stoics encourage us to imagine them. This way, if something challenging happens, we're mentally ready. It's not about dwelling on the negative. It's about preparing ourselves to stay calm and composed if things don't go as planned. Imagine this: you have an important presentation tomorrow. Instead of just hoping it will go perfectly, take a few minutes to picture what could go wrong. Maybe the technology fails or someone asks a difficult question. By considering these possibilities, you're less likely to panic if something does go wrong. You've already thought about it and you have a plan in mind. The more you practice this, the more resilient you become. Negative visualization also reminds us of the value of what we have right now. When we imagine life without certain comforts or people, we often find ourselves feeling more grateful for them. This practice can help reduce feelings of entitlement and keep us focused on the present. Try it out. Each morning, think of one thing you're planning to do that day. Then imagine a possible obstacle and how you'd handle it calmly. Over time, you'll find that even the biggest challenges seem more manageable. It's a way of building mental armor, so you're less affected by unexpected setbacks and more prepared to handle anything life throws your way. Principle number 3. Embrace discomfort. One of the key ideas in Stoicism is learning to embrace discomfort. The Stoics believe that going through small, controlled challenges helps you build resilience. So when life throws something difficult your way, you're already prepared. In fact, many Stoics would intentionally add discomfort to their lives, like taking cold showers, fasting, or walking barefoot. They understood that our modern drive for comfort can actually weaken us, making us less able to handle life's natural ups and downs. Why does this matter? When you practice dealing with discomfort, you learn that your mind is stronger than you might think. You start to realize that you can face challenging situations without being overwhelmed by them. For example, maybe you set your alarm an hour earlier than usual or skip your favorite treat for a day. These small acts might seem insignificant, but over time, they train your mind to handle bigger obstacles with calm and control. Next time you encounter a frustrating situation, maybe it's a long line at the store or a task you really don't feel like doing, try to approach it with a Stoic mindset. Think of it as a chance to build inner strength. Instead of letting irritation take over, see if you can approach the discomfort calmly. You may find that, with practice, you're less affected by everyday annoyances and more prepared for life's bigger challenges. Remember, discomfort isn't the enemy. It's actually a teacher. When you embrace it, you grow stronger, more resilient, and more confident in your ability to face whatever life throws your way. Principle number 4. The power of perception. Imagine two people facing the same challenging situation. A difficult boss, a traffic jam, or a sudden change of plans. One of them feels stressed, upset, and even angry, while the other stays calm and unbothered. How can the same situation affect them so differently? It all comes down to perception. In Stoicism, perception is everything. The Stoics believed that events themselves don't disturb us. Instead, it's how we interpret those events that causes stress or peace. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, put it simply, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This means that no matter what's going on around you, you have the power to decide how to respond. Let's take an example. Say you're stuck in a traffic jam. You could perceive it as wasted time, getting frustrated and impatient. Or you could see it as a chance to relax, listen to a podcast, or simply enjoy a few quiet moments before reaching your destination. By choosing the second perspective, you immediately lower your stress and stay calm. Practicing the power of perception takes time, but it's life-changing. Whenever you find yourself upset or stressed, pause and ask, is there another way I could look at this? Often, simply reframing the situation, looking at it from a different angle, can completely change your response and give you a sense of calm. In the end, your perception is like a filter for your experiences. The clearer and more balanced that filter, the less you're affected by outside events. Remember, the world may be chaotic, but how you choose to see it is always within your control. Principle number 5. Practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is one of the most powerful tools for building mental resilience, and it's a core Stoic value. To Stoics, discipline isn't about rigid rules or making life hard. It's about strengthening your character so that you can face challenges calmly and confidently. When you practice self-discipline, you build up your ability to handle whatever life throws at you without breaking down or losing control. This kind of inner strength makes you dependable, especially in difficult situations. It also gives you a sense of pride, knowing you can count on yourself to follow through with your commitments. Think of self-discipline as training for your mind. Just as working out builds muscle, setting small goals and sticking to them builds mental strength. It doesn't have to be extreme. Small acts of discipline can make a big difference. For instance, if you decide to start your day with 10 minutes of reading or exercise, and you stick to it every day, you're already practicing discipline. These small habits teach you to stay focused, resist distractions, and follow through even when it's inconvenient. One key idea in Stoicism is that the easier life becomes, the weaker we become mentally. Discipline reverses this. By taking on small challenges, you're not only growing stronger, but also preparing yourself to face the bigger, unexpected challenges in life. It's like creating a mental foundation that keeps you steady even when things around you are chaotic. Start small with your discipline practice. Choose a simple habit or commitment and stick to it daily. Over time, you'll notice how this practice builds your inner strength, helping you become more resilient, focused, and calm no matter what life brings. Principle number 6. Live with purpose. Living with purpose is essential to staying unshaken by life's challenges. When you have a clear sense of what matters most to you, it becomes easier to navigate through difficulties without losing your focus. Stoics believed that a strong purpose acts as a guiding star. It helps you make decisions that align with your values rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions. When life gets tough, remembering your purpose can provide the strength you need to keep moving forward. To identify your purpose, start by asking yourself some important questions. What are your core values? What brings you joy and fulfillment? Spend time reflecting on what truly matters to you. This might include your relationships, career, or personal growth. Once you have a clearer understanding of your purpose, it's easier to make choices that support it. When challenges arise, and they will, having a purpose helps you maintain perspective. Instead of getting caught up in frustration or disappointment, remind yourself of the bigger picture. For example, if you face a setback at work, consider how this experience contributes to your long-term career goals. When you view obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, you'll find that you can handle them with grace. Incorporating purpose into your daily life also means setting intentions. Each day, take a moment to think about how you can align your actions with your purpose. This could be as simple as being kind to someone or making time for personal growth. By living intentionally, you strengthen your resilience against life's unpredictability. Remember, when you know your purpose, nothing can shake you. Embrace it, and you'll find yourself standing firm against whatever life throws your way. Principle number 7. Accept fate with dignity. One of the most powerful concepts in Stoicism is amor fati, which means loving your fate. Life is unpredictable, and despite our best efforts, things don't always go as planned. Instead of resisting what happens, Stoics teach us to accept it with grace and dignity. This doesn't mean we should be passive or indifferent. Rather, it's about embracing life's twists and turns and finding meaning in them. When faced with challenges or disappointments, many of us tend to react with frustration or anger. We wish things were different, and this resistance can cause us more pain. Instead, Stoics encourage us to shift our perspective. Accepting our fate means recognizing that every situation, good or bad, has something to teach us. It allows us to focus on how we can respond rather than fixate on what we cannot control. For example, imagine you didn't get a job you really wanted. Instead of wallowing in disappointment, take a step back and ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? What opportunities might this open up for me in the future? This practice helps us see setbacks as a natural part of life, rather than a reason to feel defeated. By accepting what happens to us, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. We can approach each situation with a clearer mind and a more open heart. Remember, life is not about avoiding challenges, but about how we face them. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, practice amor fati. Embrace your fate, learn from it, and move forward with dignity. You'll find that acceptance can lead to strength, resilience, and a deeper sense of peace. Principle number 8. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that can help you stay grounded in the present moment. The Stoics believed in the importance of focusing on what is happening right now, rather than getting lost in thoughts about the past or future. When we dwell on past mistakes or worry about what might happen tomorrow, we can easily become overwhelmed and stressed. Mindfulness allows us to step back from this cycle of worry and anxiety. To practice mindfulness, start by taking a few moments each day to simply observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. You might find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. As you breathe, notice any thoughts that come to mind, but try not to get caught up in them. Just acknowledge them and let them pass, like clouds drifting across the sky. This simple act can help clear your mind and reduce stress. You can also practice mindfulness during daily activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or even washing the dishes, try to be fully present in the moment. Pay attention to the sensations, smells, and sounds around you. When you focus on what you're doing right now, it helps you appreciate the little things in life and can bring you a sense of peace. By cultivating mindfulness, you'll find that you are less affected by external circumstances. Life can be chaotic, but when you learn to anchor yourself in the present, you gain a sense of control over your emotions. This practice helps you respond to challenges with clarity and calmness. So, take a moment each day to breathe, reflect, and immerse yourself in the present. It's a simple but powerful way to enhance your mental resilience and live more fully. Principle number 9. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful Stoic principles that can help you stay grounded and unshakable. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to focus on what we lack or what's going wrong. However, Stoics remind us to shift our attention to what we already have. By practicing gratitude, we train our minds to recognize the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small. Start each day by taking a moment to appreciate the simple things. A warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or even the beauty of nature outside your window. This practice doesn't require a lot of time. Just a few moments of reflection can make a big difference in your mindset. When you focus on gratitude, it helps you realize that you have much to be thankful for, which can significantly reduce feelings of dissatisfaction and negativity. Throughout the day, challenge yourself to find things to be grateful for, even in difficult situations. For example, if you face a setback at work, instead of dwelling on the disappointment, think about the lessons you can learn from it or the opportunities it might bring for growth. This shift in perspective can transform challenges into chances for improvement. At the end of the day, consider keeping a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're thankful for that day. This simple act reinforces positive thinking and helps you end each day on a high note. By cultivating gratitude regularly, you'll find that it becomes easier to maintain a sense of calm and resilience, no matter what life throws your way. Embracing gratitude truly is a Stoic approach to living a fulfilling life. Principle number 10. Let go of ego. The final Stoic principle to help you remain unaffected by life's challenges is to let go of your ego. Our ego often drives us to seek validation from others and worry about our status, which can lead to unnecessary stress and disappointment. When we tie our self-worth to how others perceive us, we become vulnerable to their opinions. This attachment can cloud our judgment and lead us to react defensively when faced with criticism or failure. Instead of allowing your ego to dictate your reactions, try embracing humility. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks, including yourself. By understanding this, you can learn to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to your identity. When someone criticizes you or when things don't go as planned, take a moment to pause. Instead of getting defensive or upset, ask yourself what you can learn from the situation. This shift in perspective can help you respond calmly and thoughtfully. Letting go of your ego also means celebrating others' successes without feeling threatened. It's important to remember that someone else's achievements do not diminish your own worth. In fact, learning to be genuinely happy for others can lead to deeper connections and a more supportive environment. To practice this principle, try to cultivate self-awareness. Pay attention to when your ego starts to rise, whether it's during a conversation or a challenging situation. Remind yourself that your value is not defined by how others see you but by your actions, character, and the way you choose to respond to life's ups and downs. By letting go of your ego, you will find it easier to stay calm and composed, no matter what life throws your way. In conclusion, these 10 Stoic principles can help you build an unshakable mindset, allowing you to face life's challenges with confidence and calmness. By focusing on what you can control, embracing discomfort, and practicing gratitude, you can change how you react to difficult situations. Remember, it's not about what happens to you, but how you choose to respond that truly matters. So why not give these principles a try? Start with just one and see how it impacts your day-to-day life. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on Stoicism and personal growth. Share this video with someone who could use a little Stoic strength in their life, and let's spread the wisdom together. Thank you for watching, and remember, with these principles, nothing can truly affect you